In today's episode of Coaster Spotlight, we are featuring a giant B&M dive coaster featuring a 74-meter drop, which is also 243 feet, also including 2 tunnels, 2 hell drops, 5 inversions, and a splashdown finale. This coaster is 5,000 feet long with a 2-minute ride duration with max speeds of 85 miles per hour and absolutely impeccable theming. This is going to be an awesome episode, so stay tuned and we'll get right on into it. Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. In today's episode, we're going to be featuring Wavebreaker, created by none other than our legend builder and moderator, Xaphor, and here they say, surfs up on this giant B&M coaster, featuring a 240-foot drop, 2 tunnels, 5 inversions, and a splashdown finale. Ride track view at day and night. Blueprint versions are available here, and he provides a link. We'll have those links down in the description below. He has some extra information on the Steam Workshop page. It says the creation stats is he built this with 3,572 pieces. For those of you that are unaware, coaster blueprints in Planet Coaster can only have a maximum of 4,000 pieces, so he hasn't quite capped that out, but he's been extremely efficient with this, and there is a park version and a blueprint version. If you'd like to download this and place it in your park, you could do so by following the links down in the description below. And he also says it's a fully immersive beach tropical theming, compact footprint, no additional media needed, seating plaza designed for 5 tables, recommend using picnic table circular. So it's just some setup instructions there. Splash zone vista point, lifeguard themed quick service counter dining, 2 vending, 2 tacos, Mexcellente juice bar, Pip Shop juice, and surf shop themed information booth. Boom. So that's all the information that Xaphor gives here. An absolutely masterclass design in today's episode. So why don't we dive right on into it? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wavebreaker. If you guys are looking for inspiration on how to make really cool, compact coaster blueprints, you've came to the right episode because Xaphor does it the best. That is Xaphor's specialty. We were actually talking about this a while ago, not too long ago. Xaphor started off making parks in Planet Coaster, and because the game's performance, as we all know, tends to tank rather quickly when you're a master builder putting down lots and lots and lots of pieces, Xaphor came to the conclusion that, like, one day he's like, oh, I think I'm just going to try making a coaster blueprint. He was inspired because he saw the Steam Workshop, he saw people just uploading coasters. He said, well, why don't I give that a try? And ever since then, that's all he does. He doesn't actually like to make parks anymore because the frame rate quickly starts to tank when you like to build as much as these builders do. And through that, Xaphor has just created one after another of masterclass coaster blueprint designs. And I love to see it. It's really cool that he's stuck to this lane and has mastered it. You can see here, as we were just looking over here, beautiful sign coming into the, almost feels like a mini park in the sense that he's sculpted out the terrain and the pathing and decorated it, put foliage, and then we have a beautiful coaster sign there. As you mentioned, we have a themed information booth. It's a surf shop, and it's absolutely impeccable. Just these small little assets, like this is something you could put up on the workshop, just as a nice little surf-themed blueprint for an information booth. And you'll see that throughout this little blueprint here. Really cool, interesting path setup as well. You get this little upper patio level where you can watch the splashdown event. That's really neat, with the queue or the exit coming down around here as well. And there's the actual queue entrance. We'll go there in a second. But I want to show you guys this over here. The fish tacos and the juice bar all on this like little, what do you call it, safety guard tower. Really neat. That's also just a really quaint blueprint, and it's just like subtle little details where it's like I'm gonna build something really cute, cozy, but really well themed towards the theme of my coaster and my creation, and then just, you know, tuck it around the side there. This is, you know, just a couple hundred Planet Coaster pieces, but really ties things together. Then you have these little props and doodads, like a little sand castle being built here with a sand bucket, and it's just, you know, those are the little details that you look for in a really polished build. This is just absolutely phenomenal. So here we go with the Wavebreaker queue going underneath the coaster here. It's all got safety protection nets as well, so nothing's falling on our heads as we're going through the queue. A priority pass included. This is one of the... oh, well, I was going to say this looks to be one of the second drops, but this actually might be the first. There's several that go underground, which is also a really nice feature, and seeing that while you're in the queue is just absolutely phenomenal. And we have some overhead fans to keep us cool while we're walking through this queue. Even the boarding station here, or the queue for the station, has this wavy rooftop to kind of emphasize that theme a little bit more, the Wavebreaker. I mean, this is just... it's all masterclass stuff. There's nothing here you can critique. It's all just oogly mooglies awing over the masterpiece that is Xaphor's Wavebreaker. It's just phenomenal. And there's nighttime lighting included everywhere, as we can see here. And here we go to the boarding station. We recently featured his coaster just a few weeks ago. He forgot to mention, hey, Johnny, check it out at night. And I forgot to check it out at night. So he has definitely reminded me to do that here, which I appreciate. So we'll be doing both day and night. I did mention some of the coaster stats at the top of the video, but you can take a look at them here. There they are for a second time. We're going to go POV. Let's check this out. Absolutely phenomenal. I don't think I've ever done a guest facing view. You know, I had to do it here for the dive coaster so you can see all of their faces and expressions. A fully loaded coaster. Look at them all get on there. Super popular ride. I mean, the guests love it. I love it. That perspective was super fun. And as you guys can see, this is just an absolutely masterclass designed coaster layout. I mean, a phenomenal dive coaster. Rarely ever do we get to see a coaster blueprint done with a dive coaster selection, because the dive coaster needs so much room to breathe and it's really hard to theme when the coaster's going up this high. But Xaphor has done a phenomenal job at that here today. Why don't we take a look at it at nighttime as requested by the creator? Ooh, blues and orange, complementary colors. He knows how to do it right. That's absolutely phenomenal. These peachy oranges on the underbelly of this, like where the sand is, kind of gives you that warm feeling of the warm sandy beach. And then you have the cool blue on top, giving you that refreshing, cool water feel. I mean, that is really well lit. And we have this lighthouse here. I forgot to kind of point that out here, but the coaster kind of banks around the lighthouse, and it's just another really quaint, cozy, beautifully designed little prop there added into the coaster. And as you can look at this as a whole, you know, the theming is impeccable, but it doesn't require you to go over the top. You know, there's certain design mechanics, like we have the splashdown feature that is incorporated to this little bit of a boardwalk pier area. We have a little vista point up here, and it all comes together, giving you this like vista, this view, this beachy vibe, and that is a part of the theming. But then, you know, we've added in this cool wave sign. We have the little surfboard shop, the lighthouse, and then over here we have the little guard tower, and then we have like a wavy boarding station designed into that. And then we have some like trees, tropical foliage, and that's about it. Like, there's not like just over the top crazy amounts of theming, but when you put it all in there, it's more than just enough, and it ties it all together impeccably. And then we just have like this really cool coaster layout with like bits and doodads kind of fit in between to fill in those kind of empty coaster areas that are generally harder to theme. I mean, that is just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So why don't we give this a ride, a couple perspectives. We'll do the track view because we didn't actually get to do that. So why don't we do a track view for night, and then we'll try something else. Let you guys experience the coaster track in all its glory. Oh, would you look at that? It actually runs beautifully in cinematic mode as well. Some really amazing perspectives on that. Holy good googly moogly. This is absolutely phenomenal work on this one here today by Xaphor. If you guys want to see more of his work, more of his creations, go give him a follow by clicking the links down in the description below to give this a rating, and also to snoop on his profile and see what other amazing blueprint creations he has. Every time Xaphor does a blueprint creation, he absolutely knocks it out of the park. I mean, absolute masterclass yet again. What else do you say about this? It's just really well done. Absolutely love everything about this. And honestly, like we don't really ever get this kind of like beachy wave breaker surf shop kind of vibe, tropical, you know, beachy theme. And it's just a really refreshing take, because it's not pirate, it's not tropical, or it's not adventure. It's just, you know, beachy, fun, splashdown. You made a water beach experience mixed with a dive coaster, and I love the combination here. It's really vibrant, it's really fun, it's super playful, and it's just overall an amazing experience. So hats off to you yet again, Xaphor, on yet another amazing blueprint. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I'm glad that I saved the track view for nighttime, because these lit up panels in the little dugout areas here underground were really cool from the perspective of the dive coaster as well. So that was also a really nice touch. Again, both thinking about the day and nighttime experience, and they both provided something different, contrasting experiences, making it both fun at day and night. So again, just another compliment to an amazing design here today. Boom. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. What did you think of the wave breaker created by Xaphor? Throw your comments down below, and that is going to do it for us in today's episode of Coaster Spotlight. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.